Hello, and welcome to How to Dormammu. This is a reissue of my series of video tutorials for Dormammu in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. My name is Tangrowth, and in today's episode we're going to discuss how to move with Dormammu effectively. Dormammu can seem slow at first, but once you learn how to pilot him, he actually has some of the best and fastest movement in the entire game. So don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and we're going to go ahead and hop right in. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Dormammu. Dormammu, when you first pick him up, can seem really slow. He can't plink on the ground, and that's enough to make a lot of people feel like, oh, this guy's, he's slow, he's ponderous, he's basically a big body, what's even the point? Especially if you're used to the sort of effortless movement of someone like a Magneto. However, Dormammu's movement is actually incredibly strong once you understand how to use it. For one thing, though he can't plink on the ground, Dormammu actually has some of the best and crispiest air plinks in the entire game. Additionally, Dormammu has a really strong tri-dash game, with both Super Jump Tri-Dash and Normal Jump Tri-Dash being very potent tools in his arsenal. His backdash covers almost half screen by itself, and between all of these tools and his ability to jump cancel his dashes and then Tri-Dash cancel those jumps, Dormammu's movement can actually be incredibly rapid and very strong. So let's talk a little bit about these individual tools and how to use them. The main thing to understand about Dormammu, and kind of the thesis of this series, is to act with intent. Dormammu is a little bit slow, we'll discuss his frame data in the next episode, and as a result of this, he does have to act in a sort of anticipatory manner. He has to figure out what the opponent is doing before they do, and then lay down traps or gather spells in such a way that he can stop them from being able to approach and get into his personal space. Dormammu is all about that space. Dormammu, if you want a demonstration of that, look at Dormammu's dashes. So his forward dash is a little bit stubby, but his back dash covers almost half screen. This shows that this is a very intentional design choice. Dormammu is a space control character, and as long as you keep that in mind, that is your primary strategy, you're going to do a lot better. So all of this is to say, when you're playing Dormammu, you aren't just mindlessly running around, right? You're moving with intent. You're trying to put space between you and the opponent, and you're going to use that space to do one of a few things. You're going to put out a pillar, you're going to put out, gather up some spells, you're going to put out a ball, you're going to lay down a flame carpet, or you're going to do some combination of all of these things. Maybe throw in a dark matter too while you're at it. These are all really, really important tools, and all of them require space in order to be utilized effectively. Another tool in Dormammu's arsenal is his teleport. Dormammu's teleport is downright demonic. He has three. His medium teleport puts him behind the opponent, his light teleport puts him in front of the opponent, and his heavy teleport puts him directly above the opponent, but still technically on the same side. This is an incredibly strong tool, as the ambiguity that it generates when combined with a moving target really can't be overstated. If you get the opponent used to your medium teleport dark matter shenanigans and get them blocking cross-up, then doing a single heavy teleport instead will have them questioning the existence of God. It's so strong, and it's just a pure 50-50 every single time because he has the option to cross up or be same side, even if the opponent is backed into the corner. Super strong stuff. Dormammu has a secret spicy fourth teleport as well, which is Liberation. Liberation, if performed in the air, will immediately teleport Dorm down to the ground, even from super jump height, and then release any spells that you have accrued. So this is an extremely powerful tool if, for example, you're being chased down at super jump height, and you hear the opponent calling an assist. So maybe, for example, they're chasing you, they called missiles, you're up at super jump height, you teleport down to the ground and immediately super cancel. You do that for Chaotic Flame, you might delete that assist. You can also do it for Stalking Flare, that works too. And if they're not in a position to immediately punish you, that's just as powerful, sometimes even more so for resetting the neutral. So super strong tool is Liberation from the air. It's sort of like a secret fourth teleport for Dormammu. One last tool to understand with Dormammu is that despite his teleport being a tracking style teleport that homes to the opponent, it's actually a surprisingly strong defensive tool and surprisingly safe. When compared to someone like a Virgil, whose teleport puts him right on the ground, right next to the opponent, same for a Rocket Raccoon, same for a lot of characters, Dormammu's teleports can be deceptively safe. He teleports in the air, just outside of grab range, so unless the opponent is reading and anticipating, they can have a surprising amount of trouble actually punishing you. Finally, his teleport's very useful as a defensive tool. You can teleport behind the opponent, air dash away, and then plink out of danger. If you're cornered or about to be cornered, this can be a super great escape. So very strong strategy, and don't forget that it's one of your tools. Teleports aren't just for mixing the opponent, they're also for escaping difficult situations. So this has been how to move with Dormammu. Hopefully this has been enlightening for you. In the next episode, we're going to discuss Dormammu's buttons in depth, his normals, his specials, and his hyper combos. My name is Tangrowth. Thank you for watching, and happy Marvel. Bye bye!